Join us every weekend, oh, the vibe's so fine. Saturday, sit down with Mr. Drayton. Shine!
Grab a friend.
Pants, boots. Happy Saturday morning, this motherfucker. It's your man, Gregory the Talented, Mr. Drayton, live from the planet of Atlanta. And shout out to McDonald's in my neighborhood. They tightened me up this morning. I got all kind of caffeine just running through me. I'm ready to jump. You know, you see them kids that's on ADHD. I'm like, oh, so I'm all wound up tight. Let's go. Welcome. Today is March 1st, year of our Lord 2025. And today I got a very, very special show. I got a good sister friend of mine. She brought along some cat friends along with her. She is one of our nation's premier, I would say female rappers, but that is sexist. I'm just going to say rappers in general. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlotte's own P. Candy. It's like candy. Oh. Miss P. Candy, good morning. Good afternoon. Sorry, it is.
Yeah, happy day. Happy Saturday. Good day.
Happy Saturday. Look, she got that. Yeah, she got that cute pussy in her lap. Yes, she does. You love it, right? He just peeking, looking and peeking. I like it. Now, as always, every Saturday, I don't know why you're gagging. He brings it to you every Saturday. My lovely and esteemed co-host, Tuesday evenings on. Swipe life, look at that. Look at the face. You want to pinch the face, the baby. Look at that. He brings you segments every week like Shit My Mama Say, Tech Tuesdays, and we will continue our investigation into Are the Straights Okay? So we had to bring along a straight sister. Now, so I'm gonna just a little backstory for you. Now, P. Candy was his bestie. I stole her. I will steal a friend, goddammit. There you got to keep your friends locked up because a nigga will steal. That's why is she cool? I'm taking her to the house. There you go. So because I will steal. But no. So we're gonna explore that. We're gonna talk about, we're gonna have topic roulette. And I think the name that's on everybody's lips, you've seen it, I've seen it, you've seen it, and you've seen it. Ladies and gentlemen, say it with me. Dolce! We're going to be talking about Dolce today and how she is changing the game and the complexion game. Let's talk about that. Because, we got Megan and we got, all them other people. We got Megan, but it's, Beyonce representing light-skinned people. But it is really hard for a sister of a certain complexion to break through. It is hard for a sister of a certain complexion to break through in this business. Megan got lucky. Little Kim changed her complexion, so she no longer counts. So we're going to talk about that and a little racism and sexism. But first of all, put it up on the screen. I'm going to play you a little snippet, a little piece of some of my favorite new joints from a girl, P. Candy. I'm going to say it like Oprah. I feel real Oprah. It's P. Candy. Y'all like that?
Why you got to say it like that?
I'm going to say it every time I see her, I'm going to do it like Oprah. It's P. Candy. Like that.
All right. We'll play. Let's see. Let me go ahead and bring it onto the screen. Where is it at?
Bring it to the floor. Bring it to the floor. Bring it to the floor. Hey, I'm so good.
There we go. All right. We'll play this one first.
Video to go with
SAD. How could you?
Whatever you need on top of that, got what you want.
Know just how you like it, and I had it how you want. I ain't putting up before I did whatever that you want. Treated you so wrong, so how could you do me wrong? Whatever you need on top of that, have what you want. But you know just how you like it, and I had it how you want. I ain't putting up before I did whatever that you want. Like you treated you so right, so how could you do me wrong? I had failed to pay attention. Two of us, only one giving. Two of us, only one spending. Two of us, only one getting wild. For my destiny, I still kept thirsting over you. Head up, just dehydrated. So all of that gas light now, hope it blow up in your face. Even what you sow is only piss and dating like you walk. But I don't hold my breath. I say that last I'm just that last. They say that karma is a bitch and watch out for that bitch is bold. Heard that karma is a bitch and she will get who do you wrong. When karma is a bitch, it's the biggest lie they sold. Cause she ain't got you yet. I don't know what she waiting on, bitch. Whatever you need on top of that, help.
Oh shit, I forgot one show. Hold on. I wasn't group. Wait a minute, hold on.
I'm about to say, can we talk through it? Like, I ain't know.
I was like, hold on, like, I forgot I was hosting. Anyway, I'm about to go give me a libation or something. Kick on back. Listen, you can find her on all streaming platforms. My girl, P. Candy. Go ahead, let's get into the other cut. That's a hot cut. But what? We jump into the other one.
I was catching you. It lies all the time. Why you never had solutions that I want? Don't know why you never healed the hurt that you were causing.
Flag. Hello.
Trouble should have left your ass alone, bitch.
Sorry. We all agree with this stuff. Can we jump into the other one, please?
I definitely want to do one to this one. I got a lot of projects. So this one is on the list. For sure.
Flag. Can we jump into the other one? Can you hear me? He can't hear me. He cannot hear me whatsoever.
He jamming. He was jamming.
Yeah. I know. I was trying to tell you go ahead and cut to the other one. I was like, he cannot hear me whatsoever.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, he said
I was like, okay. This is still a
Okay,
talk.
so you want to go ahead and go to the next one, or
Yeah, like 60 seconds, please. This is a talk show. You don't need to talk. Go ahead. New P. Candy. Check out on all your streaming services. P. Candy. Yeah. Now this is my jam right here because I can relate to it.
I can't relate.
Oh, anxiety.
It take a second to clip for me. Yeah.
Bills coming in twice as fast as checks. Then they do before the next check I get already spent. I want it with a cost of fee and gas is just a label that I trust. The only thing that's pressed I'm wearing always making lasting first impression.
Yes, indeed. Going out right now. So thank you. Fade that out, but it was that's one of my favorite tunes, Anxiety. I often feel it.
Yeah, we were cracking jokes about the fact I said my first two songs of the year was Anxiety and Sad. I said, "Oh Lord, we getting off to a great start."
You're gonna have to kind of bring that back, right? I noticed that.
Yeah, because I'm finally like writing songs about like me now. Like I used to always want to write songs for other people, but now I'm going to use it as my diary. Okay. Like I need it to where I could get hype in the mornings and I don't really care if people feel me on it or not. Cause I need something that I can like, feel. Right. Like that's what made me start rapping in the first place was the fact that I didn't want to hear about, pussy and all this other shit like 5 times in a day, just only in the club. You feel me? So, Anxiety is about bills because writing about me will end up relating to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That
relate to
The
that.
average man, like corporate thugging. Go ahead, Greg. What were you saying?
Well, no, the irony that you said that Shell and I were talking about that, and there's a marked difference between what you were doing and what you're doing now, because what you were doing, I felt as though, look, opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. Check it out. So I mean,
pick it up. No, I'm just playing.
right? Ooh, somebody. Well, listen. So the thing is this, like, I think when an artist starts reaching into their bag and they start getting personal and they start writing from their point of view. I mean, I am fortunate in my life. I know some amazing singers, songwriters, and the first thing they tell me is, whether the song went number one or double wood, they be like, I wrote that from a perspective, that I was going through something at the time. I was going.
I saw that Luther Vandross doc. Not to cut you off, I saw the Luther Vandross documentary, and yeah, his best songs all came from him, like what he was going through and all that other stuff. And I was like, you're right, Greg. Like the best songs are ones that literally just because. I think we all go through the same things. So it's like if somebody
we are definitely yep. We're on the human spectrum, on the human level.
Yeah.
And I have noticed, Mr. Taylor was good. I have noticed that there's a mark, because I'm a fan. I'll never blow your head up like that, but when you release music, Pants Boots, that's right, Pants Boots. When you release music, I immediately download it. You're one of my favorites. I don't want to play it. I want to get to, because we are coming up on the 30th of February, so it's all good. So a little personal note, what she also does something, and I think she does it on purpose to entertain us. But she how somebody says you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you say that?
I thought it was you could lead a horse, but you can't. The chicken. Remember?
What is it?
Lead a horse to water, but the chicken won't come to roost. So it's not like.
And so y'all think it's funny. She has a million of them. Like, oh my God. And I thought I was kidding. He was like, no, she has a million of them. And then, like, I don't know. My favorite is she thought Labor Day was like Mother's Day.
We won't get into
Because you go in labor. So I happen to be on the phone with my ex-wife.
I swear to God, no.
I know. I told my ex-wife, I said, hey. But you know what? Listen, most women agree with you. They was like, fuck it, I see it.
Listen, it's our day, okay?
I see it. I see it. But we also brought you on the show to celebrate you. Of course, celebrate your fantastic music. But listen, check out real quick, y'all. Check out P Candy on all your music streaming services. If you got an iPhone, it's out there on Apple Music, on the Spotify, all those things. Stream. Support your artists. Yeah, don't go to YouTube because they're not getting paid from YouTube. Go.
I like Apple Music first. Spotify is a popularity contest. They don't pay anything. It's just popularity. I don't care about being popular. I care about if you like the song or not. So Deezer.
Check out this.
iHeartRadio.
Now, the other reason why we brought you in is to interrogate you. Because
why you say it like a criminal investigator? Like
because that's what he meant it.
That's how I meant it. Because now I have to put on my you don't know this on me. I have to put on my journalistic hat because I have questions. So Swag has entertained us with this list called All the Straights Okay. Do you have your placard available, or is it way back in your thing?
No, I have it.
Okay, great. So He
I love
dazzles us every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. on this very network. He dazzles us with this.
What is this picture?
So, because we have learned, I think we're at number 20 now. We have learned that number 20, y'all not okay. The straight black males are not okay.
No, they're not okay.
Oh,
In real life they
that is-
are, but online I can't say it. Like I'm not. That's one of the things. I'm not on social media for this very reason. Cause the ones, I don't know what's going on online, but the ones online are not like the ones that are in real life. Like if I meet a straight in real life, it's maybe because I'm not hearing his thoughts like that. So it may be because I'm not. But no, and the dating pool is a cesspool. Like it's just filled with.
Oh
poop.
no,
Like,
really?
yes.
Oh wait, so I have questions. No, because now I have 1,000 questions. So just sit back, get the cat, and get the rubbing. Listen, so my question is, so precious.
I'm just gonna put that there, like
I'm gonna be a cat. I'm gonna be a cat.
like, so we don't have these questions.
I have never, ever stolen a thing in my life, but I'm gonna catnap that nigga for
We're
real.
gonna take the little baby.
Now, Greg, every time you talk about you've been down here, you talk about I took this. So most of this say you ain't taking anything before.
You ain't gotta tell people that again.
You tell people that.
Niggas steal some baby wipes, Q-tips, towels, and some and now you a thief. So what? You got some so what? You took some t-shirts, sneakers, and all. Now you a thief. Okay. Yeah, I might have borrowed some canned goods, some Lipton under the soup mix, some Lipton tea.
Why are you bringing it back?
I ain't feel like going to the grocery store. Oh yeah, it was that one time I took that pillow and that bar soap. Oh yeah. So I gotta be labeled as a thief. That's fucked up. I mean, brother can't live. Listen. So the question is, like, you ain't missing nothing online, System J. But the straights are espousing these views that we are worried about. Can you put up one of the things or that we are worried about? Are we keeping you awake, sir? You know.
Ooh.
Yes.
Online, like, ew, why are you even thinking about it like that? If you thinking about it like
Isn't that gross? I thought it was me. I thought that was gross.
That's gross if you're thinking of your own daughter like that as invading her private. Like, she is your spawn, your crotch goblin. Like, you're supposed to really
not crotch goblin.
you're supposed, you know, I'm child free.
But how else is the baby supposed to get clean if you don't clean her?
And put on your doctor hat. Like, this is another human being. Like, didn't you take, you know, in 4th grade, they taught us sex ed. Didn't you take some kind of education, some kind of literacy to just understand human anatomy, sports, men, anything?
So where this came from, just so we can give you the context. So it was this couple, and the girl was saying that she didn't want the father of her child changing this baby's diaper, and he was like, why not? And she's like, I don't want you invading her privacy. She said,
Okay,
I'd be the same if your uncle did it or your granddaddy did it or whoever. Even my brother can't change my. Yeah. So she has.
Her, and she obviously has some unaddressed past trauma because
that's exactly what we were thinking. Because like that just didn't seem like it didn't seem like everything was there. Because it's like, why would you think that like
for sure
the father of this child is gonna like do something untoward to a baby girl? Like, okay, so
let me tell you something. I have nieces, I have granddaughters. I change all them motherfuckers with one hand. I ain't thinking about none of that stuff. You just getting the shit and the piss off of them.
Like being hygienic.
That's my thing. I would be so grossed out by what's in the diapers. Like, that's the last thing on my mind is
but you know what? You don't even think about that in that way. You're just trying to get the baby to comfort. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You don't even think about what's in the diaper. You don't think about the yoo-hoo or the other thing. You don't think about any of that. Like the baby crying, it's like it's the same function as when the baby gets hungry. You don't You're not, oh my God, oh, do I go make a pizza? Do I feed the baby, a calzone? No, you go make some fucking milk and you feed the baby. Like, I worry about sis.
And why
Like,
would she have children? Like, I don't like people that have children when they haven't addressed their past childhood trauma like that. Like, all they're doing is perpetuating a cycle and causing it. Like, a book I read was talking about, I think it's called The Honest Truth About Dishonesty by Dan O'Reilly.
I
And
have read that book. Oh my God.
it's so good. It's so good because everybody lies and nobody, like, he went from the smallest things to an apple could be red, but a colorblind person could tell you it's green. It's true. However, the apple is red, so it is a lie, so to speak. And so from that, he goes into the deeper part of you go into situations and you cause things without knowing it. Such as if you go into, just like this girl, if you go into an interview and say, oh, I already know they're not going to give me this job. Guess what? You're going to perform poorly to get your confirmation bias. That's what she's doing. Like, you're creating the environment where people, it's implanted in their minds now. And people don't think of what they don't know. So he won't even thinking that way. Like, homeboy didn't.
That is, you know what? Say that again, Pete. Say that one more time for the people in the back. That is wow. Say it one more.
You go into a situation and the person can say one thing, but you'll register it or internalize it differently than whatever their intention was just because of your preconception. You're lying to yourself, which is what hurts the worst. So it's like she's going into this situation creating that. Nobody even, it wasn't there. It wasn't, it didn't exist. The situation did not exist until that person created it. So that's her problem. That's why have a child?
You know, the other thing I always tell people, not everybody's meant to be a parent. Just no. Unfortunately, we're not. Like, I tripped up into it a few times, but everybody's not meant to be a parent. And I even with our audience, because adoption is popular, marriage is popular. Even if you talk about marrying another person, get your shit right first, because we see here on the show 1,000 times where they start to blame other people for their shortcomings.
No accountability.
He didn't do that, and then all of a sudden they get old, but we're gonna have an open relationship. And so no, nigga, you need to be single. You know what I mean? That's it, because you are now, trying to address some unaddressed things, and I'm not a therapist. I'm not trying to play one on TV. I'm not right. I want to look at you and have a good time. I want to enjoy you as a person. I don't want to have to break down. Why the fuck is he doing this? And why? What the fuck?
I don't want to do that. Aren't going to be receptive to it. Like, that they're looking for validation. They're not looking for criticism. People that are looking for criticism are looking to improve and grow. People that are looking for validation just want to know what they're doing is okay, even though they know it's not.
Both of you. I feel like, for the most part, I am a happy-go-lucky person. I could be going through the worst things over here, but why do I need to inflict the world onto the world that my back hurt? I need to solve that. You know what I mean? It's not anything. I really, really, I think we have a man baby in the White House. People are looking at us as a foolish nation, and in many ways they are correct. We are always looking for a scapegoat. I think as a society, we're always looking for somebody else to blame. And you know what? I'm saying, people, oh, my daddy won't dare. Well, I used to looking at a daddy that was there. You know what I mean? And the motherfucker's still gonna do what he did. I mean, he turned out all right, but they're still going. Children will do, when they become adults, you will make adult decisions and do adult shit. But now, Swag, do me a favor. Put another one of our golden oldies. Oh, shall I read this for you, sis? Are you good?
Read it. Oh my God. Okay, I had an argument. This is so weird. I had an argument with a dude the other day, talking to him about a woman can pretty much do because people are people. A woman can physically do everything a man can, and a man can't due to the childbirth thing. And he said peeing. And I said a woman can stand up to pee just
A
like
woman
you
can stand up and pee.
down. I pee standing up when I'm in public places. I don't hold on to anything or nothing. I don't have to use a cup. It's just something that women just aren't taught. That's
Right.
the difference. So it's so weird that they're saying it's if you were taught to pee sitting down growing up, you wouldn't think it was weird. This is
Right.
so weird.
I'm gonna
Like,
tell you something.
we're taught Fahrenheit, not Celsius. So we think Celsius is weird. This is the same shit.
I'm gonna tell you
Real.
something. I'm gonna tell you something. And God rest my stepfather's soul. And I grew up in a house with 3 sisters and a mother. And she got tired of us pissing on the toilet. I mean, I was a kid. And so I sit down to pee. Call me what you want. But you know what I don't have? A piss ring around my toilet.
Not trying to be funny, but this lets me know it's they ego, right? Because the only time a man should say that is because it's too big. Like my husband has that problem. Like he can't sit because it's unhygienic. You know what I mean? So if you
Right.
want to say something like that,
Well, even with that, sis, you can hold it. No. You can hold it a certain way.
that's what I mean. Like you can
So it
hold
won't
it,
hit the
but
water.
I'm basically
Right.
saying, yeah, if they were to give me
And tell your
they should have
ex-husband
said that.
and tell your ex-husband to buy a bigger toilet, please. I mean,
Yeah. I'm
yeah,
saying for
19.
you already know to be clean. You already know to hold it, to be hygienic. I'm saying for them, they could have played it off a little bit better by saying no, because it's going to touch the toilet. This just told on them. That's all I'm saying.
Ah.
You get what I mean? Like,
I mean, you
can
have to
move in
hold a
different
certain
route.
way so it won't hit the water. So,
Right.
and the same thing. I mean, with this, I taught my same. I taught my son and my daughter-in-law says all the time. You know, I don't have a problem with using the bathroom after my husband. I say because I taught him the proper way. As if you're standing up, make sure you hit the middle of the goddamn toilet. Okay. You know, and then like
It's
because
because they gotta sit down to take a shit anyway, so you can just sit down.
and that's the point. Because, yeah,
you
because
pee at the same time. I don't care what nobody says.
right.
You're avoiding everything when that happens. Go ahead.
So where that concept came from, it was this guy who was in prison, and he was saying that like because you know in your cell basically that's your entire world is your cell, and so it's a cleanliness thing for him. But he said that like some prisoners do sit down when they pee, but he said I don't do that because that's too feminine. And it's like, but you shit that way. So what difference do it make whether you peeing or whether you're doing the number 2? You still got you still could possibly sit down.
He just telephoned himself.
So
Like,
all right, nigga, you
Yeah.
already in the hoose, guys. Just sit down. Just sit down.
Right.
who makes
He
that a
just
deal
did
anyway?
He just scared somebody coming with that Vaseline. He just scared they come in.
Homeboy having flashbacks talking about it's too feminine. Buddy. Ain't nobody think about that but you in jail. So why?
It's always niggas in lockup got too much time to think about crazy shit.
Right.
Nigga, sit down.
Happy Saturday, Mr. Taylor.
Become a lawyer, nigga. Do something productive with yourself.
Right.
Why you in jail? Learn reading the astrology book. You got a lot of time on your hands.
You got
Right.
And then let me tell you something. With this administration in office, you ain't getting out. So there you go. Stay put. What we got next?
This is crazy. Boys' eyelashes are longer than women's. That's a biological fact.
I was waiting for somebody to bring that up. I was just by nature. Oh, she's losing it.
This is why I'm not online.
We had a clip of a guy getting his eyelashes trimmed down because he said they were too long and they looked feminine.
That's feminine.
So
You going in to groom yourself and your eyelashes, nigga? That's feminine. You right there. Man, I
Say
know
it again, Picande. Say it again, Picande. Say it again. That is a feminine part
Who
of it.
goes to get their eyelashes trimmed? That's a brother. My brother.
I have
Like, who
never
does that?
thought about my goddamn eyelashes when I'm sitting in the barber chair. I'd be like, you know what? Go ahead and put that guard on and give me that little eyelash strip.
What they used to say 10, 15 years ago, he metrosexual. He
And so you
Real Metro.
you know I had to go and call Kevin, right? And so I said, "Hey Kevin, my barber Kevin." So I said, "Hey Kevin, how many clients do you do their eyelashes?" He was like, "What?" So I knew my answer was coming.
He said what?
This is what. I mean, Kevin cuts everybody's hair. Denzel Washington, everybody. I mean, like he's a celebrity barber. He was like, "Greg, I have never, ever in my 30-something years, maybe once. Maybe sometimes you'll have it's getting in the way of the sight. If it grows, because sometimes it may, you may blink your eyes. Being of a partial Hispanic heritage, my shit was long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I never thought about cutting it.
Never.
My daddy told my daddy had long eyelashes. He was like, "Yo, take your motherfucking finger and just do the motherfuckers to the back and keep on going. They gonna fall out after a certain long." And he was correct. And so the more feminine thing here is to cut the eyelashes.
The more feminine thing is to cut them. Yeah, to be concerned about them for the first place. Hold on, you notice an eyelash?
Right.
Like that's a little nasty.
That's like some free shit.
Come
here, boo. Come here, boo. Let me get your eyelash out your eye.
Oh.
You know how back in the day, they be like, "Come here, girl. Let me get that eyelash out your eye." Boo.
You notice the move. You notice the move. That's like, hey, I think you got something in your eye.
Why would they be so concerned? Like,
you would be surprised at. Well, you really wouldn't be surprised because I mean, you deal with straight men. You know how like they are so hyper focused on appearing as masculine as possible, and
but those be the gay ones.
Weirdest things.
They be the main ones with a dick in
the gay ones on it, like the ones trying so hard to prove they not, or the ones that are because they are like.
Right.
So yeah, he definitely.
I ain't never cut an eyelash in my life. I ain't have no reason to cut my eyelashes.
Ain't no straight man got
eyelashes. I can't control what they do.
And so I took this eyelash thing to my gaggle of straight male friends, and they were like, "I don't know, Greg." I was like, "Y'all some gay ass niggas, just gay." And they was like, "Well, I guess that could be gay." No, nigga, what's gay is you concerned about them.
Yeah, that's very.
That is the gay part, and I'm not trying to be homophobic or hyperbolic. Right, and now a question, because one of my boys is like a Hispanic heritage like myself. He was like, "Well, I think I'll let my girl go." No, nigga, you trimmed your eyelashes like RuPaul, nigga. Don't sit there.
Here's my gay test. Could I see Boosie doing this? No. Then I can't see Boosie doing that. No.
That is the new litmus, America. Will Boosie be doing this? I love it.
No, if Boosie not gonna do, that's some gay shit. That's some gay shit.
That's
really
funny.
Good. He's such a good.
So Pete, not I have a question that's not on the list. The question is not on the list is how do we feel about? Because I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. How do we feel about our rappers and icons now wearing Givenchy dresses and
you want my honest opinion?
Please.
Okay. All right, don't get on me about this. But
no, because I think we share the same opinion, but go ahead.
Okay. Logically, it makes sense for women to wear pants and men to wear skirts to me. I don't understand. I'm trying to close a hole and y'all got package down there that needs to swing free, if that makes sense. Maybe have something to hold it up when you get older, but I just can't see you scrunching balls in jeans, and I've never understood how it feels comfortable. So I'm always just like, for me.
Well, sis, let me explain to you. It's about your choice of underwear. That it comes down to.
It's like, does it go down one leg and is uncomfortable?
Yes. No.
If I would have been in skirts. Like, nigga, especially skinny jeans. Oh, you can't have a penis.
I am loving this conversation.
I just think
So
No, I love this. I love this. This is so good.
So, Portia, as a
Logically-
little boy, you have to pick a side.
Oh God, no. And that's how some dudes get the little hooks or something, or start leaning.
No, that's called
wild.
Peyronie's disease. That's called Peyronie's disease.
Okay.
No. That's not how the hook starts. They're born with the hook. It's called Peyronie's disease. But no, so you as if your father or in some case your mother should like, because you can't have it just up front like that because it's offensive to society. So you know what I mean. So my father was like, "Okay, you have to pick a side." I was like, "What the fuck you talking about?" You know, I'm like 7 years old. I'm like, "Okay."
I don't I just.
No,
I
but
was
you
big-
pick a side, whatever side is comfortable. Like
Yeah.
a left person, because I'm right-handed, so it goes to the left.
It needs to. It's a third leg. Like it needs.
No,
to,
so that is a misconception because you don't stay flaccid all the time.
right. Sometimes it gets hard. Like.
No, it contracts. No, it contracts and it fits wherever it needs to fit.
Oh God, no.
Unless you are literally carrying around a third leg or a baby
third
arm.
leg, like-
And the only time brother gonna do that is unless he about 12, 14 inches. But if you anywhere not in
If you are average, right? The
Nah.
average one is not
Your
that big,
average
but
eight
like
inches and up.
8'9", 8'9" is average for black men.
Yeah, I was about to say, and that's too big for jeans to me. I mean, it's a third leg after 8, 9 going on down there. So
But it doesn't stay in a state that would be bothered by such a thing.
I just think y'all's genetics and balls and sperm would thank you a lot better if it was just in skirts. That's all I'm saying. Like I just don't,
I love this.
I just see the freedom
Mr.
with it.
Taylor,
Yes.
Mr.
With
Taylor
women,
says I'm different.
they don't make skirts comfortable enough. Either my ass is always out, especially as a black girl, like my ass is always out, and you got to buy the different kinds. Or I mean, you walk in and your pussy lips could fall. I just think logically, I've always loved the skort, the short. Anything.
You look like you would be a skort chick.
I
I
love
can see
skort.
that. for
Okay,
you.
I rock the fucking skort. You hear me? Like that was my thing. Was a skort. I'll wear that all day. But I never really was a dress girl. I can't stand dresses.
So
I
if
can't
anybody
think of-
doesn't know, let me explain. So in case dear gay
Oh, they don't know what it's in the
no,
name.
dear gay men, a skort is a shirt, shorts and a skirt in a combine.
In a combo. And they
In a
got
combo.
better over time with fashion to where it wasn't just the little fake skirt in the front and you still see the shorts in the back. No, they got hip where I could look like I'm wearing a skirt, but surprise, it's shorts underneath. I love those. That's the best fashion statement ever right there. I'm faking
So
you out.
I remember one time back in the early 90s or early 2000s, whatever it was, my sister still wore biking shorts underneath her skirt.
Yep.
He was like, yo, this is so comfortable. Don't feel like I have on anything.
Yep.
I can work all day. I can do whatever. I was like, yo, that's ingenious. But no, the penis, fortunately, doesn't, it's like y'all titties or whatever. Y'all, you don't think about it.
You asked what I thought about these rappers wearing it. I think they just have big dicks. I think niggas that wear skirts just have bigger dicks and better egos because they can do it and they can pull it off, especially ASAP.
Well, why
Rocky.
does
He pulled off
everything
the
else
Rocky.
bother? Why does everything else bother straight men, but when pearl necklaces and dresses
Right.
don't bother them? And that's the part that gets me. So I took
Right.
it to the gaggle of straight homies. I'm like, nigga, I'm the gayest one in the room, and y'all are more feminine than me. I said, look at this nigga over here. He got on lip gloss right now.
Mhm.
that makes me think of that episode of the Boondocks.
Do the homie, yo. Do the homie.
which
All
episode
of them.
is that?
Delicious. All of them.
Right. He came out with like this line of clothing. It was like he was wearing like this halter top or kind of like a midriff, and it had like a little skirt and like a purse and stuff like that. But like Riley was wearing that stuff, and he was and Grandpa was like, "You wearing a dress? You look like a girl." He's like, "Nah, this is a man purse." Or I forget all the details of it, but he had
That's
convinced
the
himself
episode.
that none of the stuff that he was wearing was like more feminine looking, but because this rapper was doing it, he was gonna do it too. And then they all came to realization like, oh no, he got us out here looking like a fool.
I have
Like
a
a
friend of
girl.
mine.
It then turned out the rapper was gay. So
Yeah. Turned out he was gay.
Okay.
yeah.
I have a friend of mine who was a professor at the Fashion Institute of New York. And he said to me, just because I took it to him too, he was like, listen, back in Roman times, there were togas, but when the men went to fancy dinner parties, whatever, the togas were adorned with, and the women, right, and the women wore more utilitarian outfits. So there you have it,
Right.
ladies and gentlemen. There's your history lesson for the day. What is the next thing that we're concerned about there, Spagalicious? Do stuff go viral on gay Twitter and then complain about it?
Right. So
So
this
wait,
was
are you aware of gay Twitter, sis?
Hmm?
Are you aware of gay Twitter?
Yeah, just like Black Twitter.
Okay.
right.
Okay. Because I took it to my Gaggle Straight friends again. They was like, who? Like, y'all niggas know about it. Y'all niggas that ran into
Yeah, but what's this about? What happened?
So the context behind this is there's a streamer. He goes by Blackboy Max, and he does a lot of stuff to draw attention to his ass, which he happens to have a nice one, by the way. And so he was
Put a picture
like,
up, Shelly. No, I'm just playing.
people were
Don't have to look at that ass.
sharing the photos and stuff like that, and like they were like, oh, I wouldn't mind hitting that, whatever. So then he's complaining about saying like, well, now I feel like a piece of meat because I got people in my DMs talking about they're going to impregnate me and rearrange my insides and stuff like that. But then he's actually telling other people, hey, I can help you get more streams because we're going to do stuff and it'll go viral on gay Twitter. So it's like, so how you going to complain about being objectified, but then you want to be objectified because that's going to bring you more views? You can't have it both ways. If you're going to do that kind of stuff, we're gonna look and we're gonna slide in the DMs.
I don't think he really complaining. I think he just going on a rage bait campaign. Like that's what I call him because he know what and he need more attention. Like how Kanye going on his little rage bait campaign just in case he about to drop something new or something. Same thing here. It's to keep the momentum in the market. Remember back in the day when Lil Kim told us she didn't care about all the bad news that was in the press about her, as long as she was getting press. She was the first person I ever learned that negativity is what sparks clicks. Lil Kim is the first one. Okay, so at the end of the day, yeah, like I think he just has marketing down pat and rage baiting down pat. Because people that complain the most about something that they continuously do are just perpetuating it and making you hate them even more to watch them. Like a lot of people hate watch. A lot of people don't entertainment watch. So that just sounds like he's baiting everybody. Like, oh my God, I hate that you.
That is a really, that's a really good way to put that. We do hate.
Yeah.
Being on social media helps me look at things so much more clearly. I've read so many more books. I'm reading Age of Greed right now and learning all about like the America, the whole how Russia even came into being into all of this stuff right now.
Oil,
OPEC, oil.
Yep, oil. That's another show. Yeah,
and I think it helps me look at all this stuff a little bit more logically because when I was on social media, I was more emotional, like, comparing myself, like, why are they doing stuff? Being nosy, just checking up on people that I don't even have a number to. So why would I care about what they're doing? And that was amazing. And then it wasn't making me money. So I'm like, I am
right. If it don't make money, it don't make sense, right?
It don't make sense. So it was like I was wasting time. So I needed to pull back and figure out where to get entertainment from because it's not these people, these anonymous people that think that they can say and do whatever they want to behind the screen and get no consequence, but it really go nowhere. All you did was make.
So with that said, Pete, let me address because all week long, yes, I seen Trump act a fool in the White House, but listen. Don't pay attention to that, okay? What he wants you not to pay attention is that Epstein list finally hit the street.
It hit the net, yeah. And we've been had the Epstein list, but did you know, he got people that's like destroying records. I think, like just like the head of the FBI. Like, if you think that list is gonna be there, no. Like, all the evidence.
Well, we have it now. It's in the ether, so they can do whatever they want to it. Now, nothing's gonna happen to whatever. But
yeah, he got the
just
guy
want to-
killed like during
right.
his first.
So I just want America to know. I saw it. I see y'all. Y'all ain't gotta see clips every 10 minutes.
And
I
definitely.
see y'all president acting a fool. You know, the midterms are in 2026 November. Vote.
They're too far away.
Well, just vote. That's all I gotta tell you. And stay out my DMs. I see it. 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 What's next? Shell. What? 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 I don't remember this one.
I think I still have the slide that came from. Yeah. let me bring this up.
What?
This came from this is where it came from. Somebody said you pussy wear a seatbelt, niggas fly out the windshield and die. And then somebody said that's how my brother died. He's like, he a real nigga.
That is ridiculous. Oh, America. Do better, yo. What's up, T? Do better, yo.
But we have seen examples of that. We have seen people be like, well, you know, whatever happened. You know, if I ride my motorcycle, I'm not wearing no helmet. You know,
That's
if that's the way I'm meant to go, then that's the way I'm meant to go. I'm not gonna be no punk and wear no helmet for what? That made me look stupid, man. You know, they do this kind of stuff. It's and it's funny because, like I say, here in Tijuana, you know, like with motorcycles, they have no helmet law here. So, like, you got lots of people running around here with no helmet on.
I was in Tijuana one weekend and I ain't see no motherfucking helmet. So I asked Swag, I was like, you know, is it a festival or something? What's going on? Niggas ain't got helmet on. I mean, these niggas about to, you know. And so he was like, no, this is Tijuana, nigga. Ain't nobody wearing those. And then, so, you know what I did? I looked up the instances of head injuries.
And
guess who has them in the number one in the United States? Tijuana. Tijuana. Yeah. Concussions, head deaths. It can be prevented. It can be prevented. And thank God 25% of the people that own motorcycles.
You know, I would have thought it would have been Detroit, not Tijuana. I would have thought it would have been Detroit or Tennessee or something else.
Detroit has helmet laws. Michigan has helmet laws. So does Tennessee. Believe it or not.
Yeah, okay. So it is just Tijuana. Okay.
It's just Tijuana. I mean,
that's why I call it Tijuana, because anything goes down here. We don't have to do car inspections when we get our cars when we renew.
Y'all don't have to do car inspection.
No,
just out here to see your pants. Just
as long as it's drivable and you can pay it, they don't care.
I'm in favor of that because my service engine Sunlight should not be the reason why I can't be getting a pass. Like, as long as I have insurance and as long as I have brakes, those should be the only things you're looking for. Not is your service engine Sunlight on. So at least do something to meet me halfway. Cause no, I don't. You gotta learn.
I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you how to get around that. Cause I used to have that problem too. And I found a way around it.
Can we say it out loud? We can't say it out loud.
No, we're gonna talk about it later.
We'll save it for Patreon.
Because I used to do it too. It's the way you can do it.
There's a way you can do it.
When I drove, I lived in Virginia, and they were a stickler for that. And so my brother was like, "Do this thing," and blah, blah, blah. And that's it. Yep. So what we got next? Please, and so let me just tell y'all something. Please wear a goddamn seatbelt. It is not cool.
And a helmet. I had a concussion. Please.
Oh yes, she sure did.
They are very important. I was very fortunate enough to be wearing a wig. So
I hate her so bad. I knew she
no, mine was on a sidewalk, and I wasn't even going over 15 miles an hour, and still got a concussion with no helmet. So I do advocate for helmets, and of course seatbelts. There's this seatbelt save lives PSA that everyone should see, because those people with their scars and the fact that they're happy that they still have them and not death, like, you should see. Oh, that campaign is crazy. So yes, strongly.
Hey,
advocate
check
for
this
that.
out. You know what else is
Thank you for advocating for it, Joe. We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know what else is
No,
you know what the straights are out there saying? That wipe their ass with baby wipes instead of toilet paper because that's suspect.
I don't get it. What's the difference?
So that
Do they
also
not-
came from like a post. I
did.
actually have that one too. So let me bring that one up.
Let it be
'Cause-
funny. Because if it's not,
Let's see. So this guy posted on Facebook, 80 grown man wipe his ass with a baby wipe is suspect. I don't care. And so a lot of people like came at him saying stuff like, what, because his ass is clean? Or like, you got stuck butt. I know you don't keep your ass clean. We know your ass be dirty.
they got him. They got him.
But then at the end, he
Go
said,
back. Somebody said his cheeks glued. What? Go back.
wait a minute. Here it is. His ass cheeks glued together with boo-boo. I like this top one too. Yeah, that's why women kick you out the bed now, leaving doo-doo crumbs everywhere. I said not doo-doo crumbs.
I think that was my favorite too.
Who today said what I said, because he gay for that, talking about other grown ass. He thinking about other grown ass men wiping their ass. So
Right.
this nigga gay.
I think it's a turn on for him. I think it's a turn on.
Of course,
Wait, go back, swag, go back. Of course, a light skinned nigga would say this. I'm offended. Representative of some light skinned niggas, I'm offended. And
Okay.
fuck you, Lamoni Reed.
BJ just went too far. He went too deep.
But the
into
last
it.
thing he said was a sad motherfuckers with kids don't know the difference between toilet wipes and baby wipes. There's a big difference. I'm like, what exactly is the difference? Like,
It's sad these mofos don't read the back of each one and know that it's
like
market.
they both probably are made by the same companies and they
I
both
just
do the
said
same
that.
thing. So it's like, why are you talking about
marketing.
people don't know the difference?
That reminds me of the last thing I stole from Swag's house was some XL.
See, because I got them in my bathroom. That's a staple.
I'm telling you,
That is
next
a
time I come
staple.
to your one, I'm coming to your house. If you want it, hide it.
I'm done. I'm done. That reminds me. Yeah, I was just about to say something about that though. Like,
Because I come in there with a nice big roommate Coach bag, and I just fill it all up. He's like, "Why are you coming with this empty bag?" I was like, in case I buy a T-shirt or something,
no meditation.
I end up with shoes and hats and belts.
But it don't be from Marshalls.
It'll be from your house. Yeah, it'll be from your house. I'm just telling you.
From Nordstrom.
Right? Don't invite me to your house because I'm stealing. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
But that's why I learned about XL dude wipes, and they are like the size of a washcloth. And I was like, damn, I gotta get him to order these in bulk.
Gotta get the XL dudes wipes. Yeah. It's
yeah.
all marketing. That's what I was gonna say. My tangent about marketing. It's just like they do to me. Okay, hear me out. But
Okay.
I think bathing suits and women's bras and panties are the exact same thing, just different material. Like,
Yeah.
I could wear my bra and panties out to the beach at this point because there's so many thongs. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just think that they market it different. I can't see the difference anymore.
Well, it
Like,
is.
that's
It's about the lining, though. It's about the anti-war.
I don't get it because I'm just gonna take it right off and let it dry and just wash it in the wash plate the regular way.
But it's not cotton because let me give you a story. Picture.
Yeah, I need to learn because right now I'm pretty much I stopped buying bathing suits. I'll just be honest.
Sis, you need a bathing suit. Listen, picture it.
Well, I don't wear the ones that are bra and panties anyway. I'm talking about other people. I wear the ones that are like if I could wear tennis stuff to the thing. Go ahead, Tim. Because I don't like my ass out. I don't get the difference. It's a thong. Both of them are thongs. Yeah,
well, no. So okay. So picture it. Circa two. I mean, I had something to think about. Circa 2004. I know you just gave me a whole thought to think about. Circa 2004. So I'm drunk at a lake with white people. Okay. Because I'm with white people. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not right. So listen, y'all, because I'm with white people. Hear the story out. You hear me, Mr. Taylor? Listen, I'm with white people, so I'm not gonna go in the water because Mama say don't swim around white people because they're gonna drown you. Mm-hmm. And my mother was real skittish about shit. You know, she was like, nah, I don't do that. So I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to swim because it's white people. White people got me. Come on, Greg. Oh, buddy. Oh, yeah. I was like, fuck. I was like, you know what? Hey, all I got is drawers. Oh man, get down and get in your drawers and so my buddy had the same reasoning that you did, but when I got into the water, I quickly found out why you need swim trunks and not just underwear, because underwear typically are cotton, so not only is it getting wet, but it's catching all the debris from the water. And all the chlorine. So if you're in a pool, the chlorine is going to fuck with the cotton in your drawers. And you might as well throw them away because they're not. And for a woman, it's the lining of the bathing suit. Now I learned this from my wife because my ex-wife, she was like, I was like, oh, bitch, just, and she was like, no, dumbass. This was a conversation. So literally she was like, no, dumbass, because you got the, you don't want the chlorine to get up in your coochie. You know what I mean? So there is a barrier. Right. There is a barrier that's in the panty lining and the bra lining that's waterproof, allegedly.
That's a fucking lie. That is a
allegedly.
Fucking lie. What the fuck? You're wet from every fucking, it does not stop.
No. So I'm just telling you, this bitch paid $128 for a bathing suit.
Right. That's marketing to me. That is marketing because I go out anytime. Like, people go skinny dipping, Greg.
I know, but she tried to tell me she tried to keep
Why would she lie like that?
That woman told me she wanted the chlorine to stay out of her coochie. I don't know.
Why she lie like that to herself, Greg?
Because she wanted my $126 for that bathing suit.
And they used to be so expensive. And the fact that you could just jump right on in naked. Right on in naked.
I mean, but the white people, now I didn't realize that my drawers weren't the same. I had to throw them away because, you know what I mean? They got soggy and they never really got together and all. So I was like, yo, fuck it. You know what I mean? It's just like, whatever, dude, But it's all good. You mean, go naked, go skinny dip and do what you got to do. It really don't matter. You know what I mean? What the fuck ever. You just like.
I don't get it. Yeah. I personally just don't get. I do think it's just a marketing scam from businesses because the bra and panty industry could be a lot bigger if they just said, and here's our swimming suit section. Because, women are going, your ass is out, your bras, they're not the old-fashioned swimsuit, so to speak. I myself wear the full tank and, keep my midriff out, but shorts. Like, I like to cover my butt. But it's like, if your whole ass going to be out, what is the purpose? I genuinely...
Well, why? Since you have a great body. Listen.
Yeah, and I can show it, like, that's fine, but there are kids at the beach. There are kids everywhere. If we were going to a nudist beach, that's a nudist beach.
I was. So let me tell you something about that. Like I was in the probably in my 30s when I went to my first nude beach. I was Mr. Taylor. It was like, yo, I was in a wet underwear contest. Shake what your mama gave ya. Hey, I mean, but that's even like with a nude beach. I just don't. It's just a human body. I don't have that. It's nothing.
I don't have a
like,
problem with it because it's adults only as well. Does that make sense? Like you can't objectify anybody. People can't get offended. It could just
now they do be out there.
all
Though.
adults.
Anybody been to Hulliver? They be out there. You know.
But at least I know I'm not on a field with pedophiles, is what I'm saying. These people are out here on the beach. There are little kids, little girls, little everything. I don't want to see you in a Speedo. I don't want to see a man.
But let me tell you something. Let me tell you
anything. I
something.
don't want to see a woman's anything. I want it to be kid
Right. Let me
friendly.
tell you
If I'm in a
something,
kid friendly beach, like
Sis, let me tell you something, sis.
it don't make sense.
You ain't seen nothing so gross till you seen two middle-aged white men go at it. I'm just saying. It kind of just changes your outlook on
Now
shit.
I need to go get some more water.
You need to get you some wine with your water. Because I'm just telling you, it is traumatizing, and they be going at it like walruses. I mean, it's just,
It's gross.
and you try to walk past it, you be like this.
Yeah, it's like gross from a viewpoint of view, but I love the love. Like I do love that they're having a great time.
I don't think this is
I'm
love.
like, hey, go,
I think they
go,
met
I'm
in
like,
the bushes. I don't think this is love. I think they met in the bushes.
lust. I do love the lust. No, I'm like,
right. I mean, no, the love
but
has nothing
that's
to
my
do with it.
vibe though. Like it's adults only, like as long as it's consensual, adult only. Like I am down. Y'all are having a great time. I don't never judge that. I definitely judge every woman that's out there and they know that there are wives and husbands, kids, and you out here on this beach with your ass out. Why? Why do you need attention that bad? Like there are plenty of other bathing suits because I have a great body that show off your body without being that obscene. So that just takes me to the whole marketing standpoint because you could have came out in your bra and panties. That's all I'm saying. You really are out here in your bra and panties, girl. Like I can see your nipple. I can see your two lips. So no, that's different. Okay, moving on.
And not the ones on your face, biatch.
But y'all get it. Okay, so yeah, that's
we
my
do.
bad.
We do.
That's my
This is
bad.
an adult program. We can have adult conversation.
Absolutely.
What to say? Francis, what's going on? They want validation. That's why. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I would. Listen, we need to talk to him too. Because yes, it don't make sense for you to be like out here trying to cause drama, looking for, because that's a wife and a husband. You don't really need to be looking for validation from that. Those are kids. You don't need the validation from that. You know what I mean? Like,
well,
rage baiting. They be rage baiting.
Right? Yeah, I agree with you, but so I agree with you, but I always stand on this soapbox. As parents, we have a certain duty to teach our children certain things. Mm-hmm. It's not the world's job to say that is inappropriate. You have to tell your child XYZ is inappropriate. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's pop up one more. Let's go.
Okay.
What we got? Wait a minute. Can't flex shirtless at the gym for fear that guys will give you a compliment or offer to hold your phone for you. I don't think they want to hold his phone. I think they wanted to hold something else.
Well, no, because the clip we saw, like, because they go to the gym and they want to flex and all this stuff to post on social media, and like dudes be going through the locker room and stuff like that, and like giving compliments, saying like, oh, dude, you swole, or like, you definitely pumped up and stuff like that. Yes.
Why you had this steroided dude looking at the camera?
Because that's what it was. That's what it
do. That's what they do. They be staring at the camera like that. Like, look at me. I'm staring in your eyes.
Looking at it so like he gonna kill somebody. You see this muscle? You want some of this muscle? Like,
let me tell you, since I don't know if you ever been to a gym with the gays, but that's what they do. They go there hunting. Fuck working out. You looking for whatever it is you come to get, and yeah. No, I live in that. I live in Atlanta. Every gym is a meat market, and this like niggas get dressed up. I'm like, why you gotta go to Marshalls and get new clothes to go to the gym? Come on, nigga. Like, no, I'm trying to meet my new baby daddy. I'm like, oh okay, you know.
Right.
Fuck working out. This is what you
Where
you
did
get.
that quote come from? Where did it come from? Give me something
What's that?
good.
Which quote?
The can't flex shirtless. Who? What is this about?
Oh,
Like,
do you have the context that came from? Sorry.
I mean, I don't have the clip anymore, but it
Okay.
came from it was literally a guy posing in the gym, and he was saying that like he's not gonna do it shirtless anymore because when he does it, all these guys want to like hold his phone while he do the flex and stuff, so he thinks they're hitting on him. And they could be, but some people go to the gym and they get inspiration from other people. They're just like, wow, I really admire your physique. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm trying to get with you. I'm not trying to hit on you, but like, they're it's funny because he's flexing it because he wants the validation. Somebody's giving it to him, but then it makes him feel like, well, now I got to put my shirt on because this dude is hitting on me. We done said it a million times. If a gay man hit on you, take that as a compliment, America. That does not mean that you're a gay. It means that like
you're
they
attractive.
find you attractive.
Like if you're
And that's
attractive enough
okay.
to pull men and women, why can't you just be like narcissists? Who now we have
Some
narcissists.
are. Some would take that as the ultimate compliment, but you got a few out here that are like, oh, what you trying to say? You trying to say I'm gay? It's like, dude, it's 2025.
I have a straight friend of mine who, him and his wife, she's beautiful, he's beautiful, and she says all the time, and he says it. I don't give a fuck. He'd be like, man, call me fine. I know I'm looking good as a motherfucker that day. You know what I mean? And she said the same thing. If a gay man calls, because she does hair, right? She was like, if all the gays in the shop think her man looking good that day, she is proud. And the same thing for her. She's like, I don't feel some kind of way if a woman hits on me. I just say, thank you. I am not a lesbian. I am not tempted. For
right.
lesbian.
I would just feel like, yeah,
Right.
like.
I mean, like, you are beautiful. I mean, how do you respond when a woman like hits on you? Do you?
I give a lot of compliments to her back, especially if like it's out of the blue, like because this happens often. So I will always find something and be like, hey, yeah, oh my god, thank you so much. I really like too, like, and usually we get friends. Usually I'll get an Instagram, but then again, I also promote my music. So it's not anything for me, I guess, because, and that's another thing that comes with, I guess, pretty privilege, so to speak. You get used to it, whereas some people may have had a glow up, if that makes sense. And
yes, it's very true.
They may not have, gotten used to being complimented, because men don't get compliments like that. So men don't, know how to take a good compliment, even if it's from another brother that's very secure in himself. Like our friend Joe will sit up here and compliment anybody and take compliments very well. But again, I guess
Joe
wasn't a late bloomer.
One in 1,000, yeah. But like men, the gays say hello differently. Because you be online, you open up your inbox, you just see your ass spread open. I'm like, that is not a greeting card. That is not a hello, motherfucker. That is not.
I mean, it could be though. He letting you know.
Well, speaking of P. Candy being online, since we have a full audience here now, let's not forget we can find her streaming on all your streaming services, Apple Music, Spotify, all those good places.
I forgot.
P. Candy is her rap name. Check out her music.
Like it is on the screen, y'all.
P. Candy with an I. P. Candy.
And that's another thing I think now that I've grown, I can finally make the remix I want to Candy, because that was my song. Like, it's my favorite song. So
I think you
I
should
do. At that point.
Right, I think you should get Juicy in there. So I think you should do a little M2 cut me hot. You know what I mean?
Not
and
you know
what? I was thinking about you the other day. I was listening to a song by I think, was it Main Ingredient? It had some horns in there. I was like, yo, I always hear like sounds, and sometimes a sound will wake me up in the middle of the night. my homeboy years ago told me, he said, "You really should have been a producer." I was like, "No, this shit would just drive me insane. I need to work for a living. It's just to hear the sounds." I'm a very musical person, you know what I mean? Like this woman in New York one time, off the subject, was panhandling, but her voice was beautiful. Her voice was absolutely beautiful. I had to call. I had a friend of mine work for a record. I was like, "Get down to the corner of Lexington and blah blah blah, and listen to this woman." He signed that woman. Now she's in Europe making like house music. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and because her voice had stuck in my head, she made me late for work, huzzy. But I was just like, hey, but sounds always get stuck in my head. But yeah, it's all good. So I don't like. We've been talking about all day. If you're just joining us, we've been talking about like all the straights. Okay, we've been for the last couple of weeks. We've been going through Swag's list that he dissects and curates every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are here with our favorite chica, P. Candy, who can be found on all social medias at P. Candy with an I.
I love this.
So check her out. The music is fantastic. Check her out before she get a Grammy and don't speak to us. Yeah.
I know, and I have told her. I've told her when that happened. Don't forget me. Don't forget me,
girl. I'm gonna tell you, I can get in the Grammy, so don't act new. I'll show up.
Like, oh, you think you don't know nobody now?
I'll be like, hey, right, hey. I'll call your government. I'll call it. I'll call even the middle name. I'll call it all. I'm like, get it over here. Get it over here. Get it over here right now.
Here. I'm playing Mortal Kombat 11 now. Okay, you talking about get over here.
Right. You think you done got away out and showed up at the party in pajamas. Niggas make you show up to the Grammys in pajamas. You know what I mean?
Okay, don't do that.
I know the fuck she not answering my calls. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. I've been on a whole flight in pajamas. Sometimes they just make you act real ugly, No, y'all better catch her before she gets.
That's ghetto. You just ghetto. You talking about?
I am. My first idea. I told Shell we should all do this in bonnets.
Well, that's our next one. I'll definitely.
Well, Black History Month is over now, so we can't do it anymore.
I'm gonna do 48 months of Black History, but it ain't over for me because. and speaking of Black History, Black people, I'm so proud of you that we had a successful boycott yesterday. I'm very, very proud. We are taking these retailers to task, and not only are we taking the retailers to task, we are staying out of white people's civil war. We are staying to the house. So I'll remind you, we have about 46 more months. We have about 15 months to the midterms. The midterms, all this is over. So and here's the thing. He can't really do anything. He doesn't. Congress is not, they're not working right now. They're not passing bills. They're not doing anything. So just hold tight. The economy's going to get a little rough. Eggs going to get a little expensive. They all might end up living together.
Right. If you lived through Bush and you voted for this, you should have been prepared. I don't got no empathy.
No, sis. Well, I'm old enough to remember Reagan. Reagan was worse. And so,
he was worse.
Right. So here's the thing. He's doing a good job of destroying what was a teetering economy. And he is plunging into... So... And I want, before we go on to the next thing, I want everybody to ask the question, all this money that you're cutting, all this austerity, look up austerity. If you don't know what it means, Google it. All this austerity, where is the money going? I challenge you, America, please, and I don't care who the fuck you voted for, and this is not a Trump Democrat situation. Ask the motherfucking question, where is your money going? Ask for a receipt. We are now being inundated by a person that was not elected, not even appointed, he was not confirmed by Congress. And our courts are sticking to it. Even the Supreme Court, with they right-wing ass, are like, well, hey, you cannot send, you are not an employee. Why are you in my tax records? Why are you in it? So hang on, America. This season of America sucks. I get it, but next season's coming. We can't turn the channel. I know it is. It is. I'm going to tell y'all. I know it is nerve wracking, but listen to.
I can't comment till we have our political. Until you invite me back on for our political.
I know. I gotta take my. I gotta take a Xanax first. I gotta take a Xanax.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I just have more to say as a millennial who came up and remembered Bush and how none of us could get jobs after that. And so shame on all of y'all for voting.
Well, it's not even that. So before Bush, so how we got
well, that's what I mean. I'm reading Age of Greed, so I definitely have the history on it. Not to cut you off, but I want to speak to millennials only because ours was recent. Like,
well, go ahead.
You motherfuckers couldn't remember COVID 5 years ago. You, I think, are speaking to Gen X and below because these motherfuckers also voted somebody in, and y'all lived through two, Reagan and him. So for y'all to sit up here twice now, no Republicans cause recessions, cause them, and still vote in another one. Yes, we need a political segment because I'm tired. I am so tired.
Well, go ahead. Talk to me. Take this time. Talk to me.
We're growing up in an age of information, and we have all this information. Like, we had encyclopedias first, then we had all this data that tells everybody Republicans cause fucking recessions, and y'all still vote for them.
Sis, let me give you
culture wars. Why are they so concerned about and that's another thing I told them. I said, I don't ever hear y'all upset about a woman transing into a man. It's always a man into a female.
Never.
It's always man into female. So can y'all get y'all's culture wars out of politics? Can y'all separate church and state for the love of fucking God? God don't want to be in your politics because law of man is evil. It said that. So I am just tired because we have so many people that couldn't even remember if they were better off during COVID. They know they weren't.
So sis, let me help you out.
How do you remember 9/11? How do you remember 9/11 if you can't even remember if you were fucking better off when Trump was not here? You were, idiots. You were. You didn't like the fact that it was a black man that made you.
Or a black woman.
And I said that y'all are pissed because, and I know it's y'all, I said it's only the Ruby Bridges generation and above.
You better talk
about it. Motherfucker still here. I said Emmett Till's killer. She just died 5 years ago. Y'all are so pissed that a black man held the highest office. Y'all went and just voted in droves for anybody white. That's the only reason why Joe Biden won. We know that. Y'all just need a white man. You don't give a fuck if he's gay, straight. You don't care at this point. That's what you showed me when you elected Joe Biden. That's what you showed me. Yeah. Because a woman just can't beat this unqualified motherfucker. No woman can. White woman, black woman, as long as it's just a white man. Because y'all are pissed about Obama. I'm done. I don't care. I think all black people should be done. I think they should just go local. Like,
well, here's the thing. We got the memo.
Quakers. Black people and Quakers, because I'm one of those. Like, I'm not racist. I just, I'm not.
Let me tell y'all, we are doing a really good job with To the House. And P, I really appreciate your candor with that. Absolutely. And I totally agree. And as a show, we fucking agree. Let me tell you something. Because, I stepped out of the political arena for my own mental acuity. My mental health. I worked so hard. I knocked doors. I called. I was working full time and working for her full time. You know what I mean? Everything I could do, I was posting. But you said something very, very, very astute. The thing you said about we have so much information, but when it's misinformation, when we have foreign governments dibbling and dabbling in our governments, when we have people like, Joe Biden's old, so I really believe a foreign government, and I think this is a conspiracy theory. I think, right. I think the president pro temp, Elon Musk, did something to help Trump get elected. And that's
the fact that he thanked him on stage and said, "Oh, you're so good with those voting machines. Thank you so much."
Well, yeah, but the other thing is take that to the side. Take that to the side. But the shit is about to hit the fan because they fired the wrong person. So I'm starting to see white people picket. You're starting to see white people be affected. And so that's where the shit hit the fan because we stayed at home. Shit was already bad for us. Black people still had high unemployment.
We just saying, we told you so. We told, that's all I'm seeing on Reddit.
I'm not even saying that no more. I'm not even saying no more. Because I don't give a fuck. Like, do what you want to do. Like, listen.
Yeah, at this point.
Listen, y'all, and now everybody's flabbergasted how he treated Zelensky in the White House yesterday. Why? That's what you voted for. But you know why he treated Zelensky like that? So we wouldn't be talking about him on that list. And it's always connected to something. But let me tell you, America, what the
or how much money he gets from Russian banks.
Correct. Let me tell you what the connective tissue is these days. The connective tissue is you and me. We may have had our votes stolen, or it may not, you feel like it may have made a difference, but your dollars matter. Let me tell you something. Target has lost billions. Walmart has lost billions. And let me tell you something. And when the politics get bad, Hollywood gets good. We have black, I just got addicted to the black soap opera, Beyond the Gates, CBS 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. Shout out to my love, my sweet Tamara Tooney. I love you, mama. You are the best. You're a wonderful person. You are the best actress ever. Shout out to my man, Timon Durant, who is playing the role of, oh my God, what's Hamilton, whatever his character's name is. But y'all are doing the thing, and the ratings are through the roof. The music is good, P. Keep it coming, because struggle and strife begets creativity.
Another Harlem Renaissance.
Like, yeah, we get. Unfortunately, we get shit like Cowboy Carter, which I think is the best albums in the last 10 years. We get artists like Kendrick Lamar. They're not like us. You know what I mean? That is a moment that we wouldn't have had otherwise. So unfortunately, we have lived through Jim Crow. We have lived through slavery. And I am not giving you the speech, this too shall pass. It may not. Well, as a country, we are less than 300 years old. We are the newest democracy on the block. And I'm going to end this by saying, in the famous words of Thomas Jefferson, it is a democracy if we can keep it. And we are not doing a very good job of being stewards right now. So whatever you feel like you need to do, America, please do it. I'm not here to tell you one way or the other. We've had viewers that were proud Trump supporters, and I looked at one of their posts the other day. Remember the proud gay Trump supporter? Well, she lost her job.
Yay!
Right, and I clapped for her. And I was like, bitch, good for you. Man, I hope your daddy Trump will save you. And the other one, Mama is losing a Section 8. So
awesome.
Perfect.
That's awesome. Because you didn't want it. Pick yourself up by your bootstraps, bitch, and get your ass on that plantation, bitch.
Well, let me tell you the problem. Let me tell you about what social media does. Social media gives you the construct of they're not talking to me. I'm other. But no.
Republicans as a whole, as long as you hurt the other people, as long as you only do this to the bad people.
I'm speaking about the minorities that voted for him.
My God.
It's not going to happen to me. But I want to speak to my cousin real quick.
One of the good ones. That one. There you go.
Yeah. Let me speak to my cousin real quick, who just got the love of your life deported back to Cuba.
Good for you. I'm glad you did.
And I told you, I don't care if I was sucking the dick of a immigration attorney, I wouldn't give you the number to anybody. I hope you eat shit and die. I'm going to say that publicly. And I hope your bitch never comes back. Yeah. That's what you get. And to the 350,000 Floridians that were Venezuelans and that woman believed you believed Trump when he came and spoke to y'all. Ha, bitch. So this is my only.
We thank you for your vote.
Yeah, we thank you
so much for your vote.
Yeah. So I've said all I'm going to say about that. We really sincerely appreciate your vote. And remember, midterms 2026. if you think about it, we're in March right now. We are
Mhm.
3 months from the halfway point of the year.
Me personally, and then this is the last thing I'll say, Greg. I don't
Yeah.
want y'all to vote another Democrat in to fix this shit for y'all. You had Obama, he didn't ever have a fucking majority. Y'all gave him fucking hell. Even Ruth didn't want to come down so we could get a fucking Supreme Court justice majority. Fuck everybody. I don't want a Democrat coming in cleaning up this shit. I don't. I want y'all to keep Republicans for the rest of y'all life. Because I've had it. I'm tired of it's majority black people in Democrat parties. We come in, clean the shit up, fix the shit, and then next thing we know, DEI. I'm done.
Well,
So
that's
done.
not going to happen, sis. My belief is that Josh Shapiro will be the next president of the United States.
I hope not. I hope that y'all.
Well, he's white.
Y'all
He's a white
couldn't
man.
even remember 4 years ago. Y'all couldn't even remember Bush. Y'all voted for this too many times. Keep your fucking Republicans then. Since every time shit is going good, y'all put another motherfucker in to make shit go bad. We were doing great with Bill Clinton. Then you motherfuckers had to give me Bush, so I had a 9/11. Fuck y'all for that shit. We got Obama in here. He fixed all that shit. And then because of that, no, he didn't even have. No, I don't. I want y'all to keep
Let me
y'all
also,
Republicans.
right, let me also say,
12 years, unless they give me a guarantee that there will be never another Republican for another 20 years. Other than that, no, you don't deserve another Democrat. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You don't deserve John F. Kennedy. You don't deserve Bill Clinton. You don't deserve Obama. You don't deserve Bernie Sanders. You don't deserve AOC. None of them. You don't deserve Pete Buttigieg. None of them. You deserve Trump, America. You deserve it.
I love her.
Done. I don't want y'all to get another, we coasting. Oh, so we coasting so good. Let's forget 9/11 and only remember it on 9/11. Fuck y'all. Fuck America, especially after that Trump shit. I'm done.
So
no, you can be nice as possible. I'm not nice to Trump voters. I cannot be nice to you. Especially if you told me you didn't read Project 2025 and you voted on a motion. And you tell me I'm emotional? You voted on a culture war? You voted because of a bathroom? Bitch, if you don't, boy, no. So that's the last thing I'm going to say. Because I want y'all to keep Republicans for the next 20 motherfucking years unless you guarantee me you kicking all of Ted Cruz especially. Kicking all of them out and promising me that I'll get Bernie, followed by AOC, followed by Ilion, followed by Pete Buttigieg, followed by another.
Stop calling that man Pete Buttigieg. Stop calling that man people.
They do this. Republicans do this. Republicans are the major voter turnout. It's them. They're the only consistent voters. Every time it's them that decides elections. So every time they're like, fuck, a Republican just fucked me over. Get a Democrat in there to fix this shit, Jimmy. Get them in there. Let's blame them. Blame Biden for everything. Motherfuckers no, I'm not cleaning up after y'all again.
Yeah.
Sick of that shit. They all in the government every time businesses fail. You say the government doesn't work, but it works for every fucking business every time y'all fail. No.
Yep,
so no,
and that's the whole thing about it. And I just want to also follow up on that there, Miss Candy, that we are now having adult and children deaths of measles.
Yes! And y'all are okay up there?
Yeah.
The nigga that caused the most deaths in the Samoan villages, y'all gonna vote for him? Okay, I do want y'all to die. I want Idiocracy to go ahead and come to fruition. That movie was awesome. Mike Judge, good job. Good job with Beavis and Butthead. Good job predicting all of it. You saw it from a mile away. I don't know where you were in them redneck parts, but you saw it. Idiocracy is here. It's only dumb people procreating. All the rich people are up there just, y'all working for them. Y'all are literally procreating to put your children in a warehouse or be taken over by AI. Because the motherfucker Rockefellers ain't seen a goddamn factory since 1826. The motherfucker Rothschilds don't know what the fuck is going on right now. So I can't see this. Idiocracy.
So Pete, let me land the plane and tell you this.
Got me hot.
I know. Our next, they don't realize it, but our next set of oligarchs will be the Wesses and the Carters. No, because them people got money. So, and their problem is that fortunately, white people are dying off. And the set of rich people are the Carters and the Wesses. You know, because his daughter's gonna have all his money and Kim's money. Beyonce kids are gonna damn near be trillionaires before
That's Hollywood, but we're talking about
no.
Sam
So,
Ellison has kids.
wait a minute.
Elon is breaking out a fucking brood of 14.
But Elon, but his kids don't like him. His older kids don't even speak to him. So what I'm saying is they are giving birth. They have all these biracial children that don't like them. But I said that to say, let's go ahead and tune in next week. I might have Rebecca a lot to say, actually. I love to say. Now tune in tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow to my man Devon when he might snap and bend and show you his titties tomorrow at 5 p.m.
Well, actually, tomorrow's show is going to be a rerun. It's not going to be a live show. So
okay, well, either way,
tune in.
Right, www.youtube.com/MillMediaMind2, and you catch him at 5 p.m. It's a rerun, but leave him a message. He like to show his titties anyway. And then Mondays, I think Malcolm is back. No, he's not back. But Mondays at noon Eastern Standard Time, the noon hour. I don't know what the show him and Malcolm be talking about. I tried to talk. I don't know if I was busy with work or I just got lost, but in any event. Now, right here, my favorite co-host in the world, Swag for Life, right here. You see that t-shirt right there? Yo, check him out on TeePublic. He has a shop on TeePublic.
I love this shirt. It's comfy. It's high quality. It's in multiple colors. Purple is my favorite color. Hello, pecan.
Oh, it's mine too. Yeah.
Hello.
Purple candy.
Right, so check him out. Right, so check him out.
Support, Candy. I appreciate it.
Check him out on TeePublic. That's TeePublic. Right. And he's coming with other merchandise and hit him up for a bag. He's the daddies of the bag, the daddies of the t-shirt, the daddies of the hat. He's Cat Daddy, Bag Daddy, and Daddy of Tijuana. He's all the day. Wednesday, check out my man Malcolm here at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this very network, www.youtube.com/MillMediaMind.
Why his look big budget? Why what Malcolm got going on? Do you think he got something going on?
Well, all of us was looking big budget till I decided to change mine. Now I look like a
okay, because I was like,
angry critter.
What was they used to call in Sears? The Glory. What was the ones in Sears?
Older Mills.
The one the Photoshop, the one where they did the photos, glamour shots.
Oh yeah. Oh, we used to go to Old Mill when I was a kid, and then and then Thursday we have my man Dr. Diggler in the building at the Diggler Digest. Yo, funny wigs, hats, beards for days. Check him out. Hey, Dr. Diggler, he's out there working up a storm. Check him out Thursdays on this very network, www.youtube.com. And you can also catch us on Facebook. You can watch us on Instagram, Mill Media Mind. We haven't been hacked on those. Instagram, Mill Media Mind, definitely. Yo, if you want to check me out on social. And don't forget my man, John. I forgot about John. He's out there on patrolling those Instagram and Facebook streets, the Double J Chronicles, ____. Check him out. And he's occasionally on Facebook showing his scrotum. Lovely.
My dumb ass would have thought it was the Double J Chronicles and then 3 underscores after.
Yes, you would.
Underscore. Okay, I got it.
Tink. I love it. Absolutely. I love that. I'd like to thank our special guest today, my girl, my man, 20 Grand. She is full of opinions, excitement. Check her out on all social medias. P Candy with an
I'm
I.
not there anymore, so just check out my YouTube.
Now, how you gonna propagate a career and you're not on socials?
I'm not personally there, but my stuff is there. So check out all my music, I guess is what you were saying.
Are you updating? Right? Are you updating?
Yes. So my YouTube and Apple Music are the main things that I'm only going to give you video content and I'm only going to give you music. I don't think you need to know about my life. I think you should have your own life. I
disagree. I'm going to give her a good talking to after this show.
I'm from the era where celebrities had like mystery and awe, and I kind of like want to go back to that. Genuine said something about that too the other day on his, the other year on his.
Now we gonna take it. And now he out here falling off stages. Are we can take an advice from Genuine?
I do. I love Genuine. I love Genuine, Missy, Timbaland, and Aaliyah. That was.
I love all those people, and I know a few.
My crew. That's my crew right there.
People, but don't take advice from them. Think about
No, you can take advice from the G. You can learn. Make sure you don't repeat his mistakes. That's the people you want to talk to. The people that got mistakes that tell you don't want to do that. Don't do that. This is how that
He's
happens.
still making them.
Those are the people I love learning from.
Right.
Don't
So
do that.
check her out. Definitely Apple Music. It's really good music. Check it out.
Thank you.
I hate using the trope female rapper. I just like rapper. I'm a hip hop fan.
Me too.
I think that
We didn't get to talk about Doechii, so you have to bring me back next week.
well, tune into Patreon. About Doechii.
Okay.
I do want to talk about, and the thing that we're going to talk about Doechii is she's amazing. She's definitely
amazing.
She's amazing. Thank you, Swag. Thank you, P. We have reached the end of another Saturday sit down. Thank you for bringing your ass to me. I appreciate it. And sitting down with me and allowing me to entertain you another Saturday. I'll see you next Saturday. If you guys have any show ideas, hit me up on the socials. If you want to participate in any program, please hit me up. Let me know what's going on. Tell my street whores down here on my phone, you know I love you so much. Thank you for being whorish and nasty, all those things that you are, all hundreds of you. I love you so. I love you so much.
Oh, okay.
I cannot do this without any of you guys, Mr. Taylor, Mr. Denson down there. I appreciate you from coast to coast, from Africa to Atlanta. I appreciate you. We are seen around the world. Male Media Mind. Thank you for all the messages on Facebook. I got some messages from Spain, Angola, everywhere. So when you hit up, the M3 Facebook box, you're talking to me. So if you want to send naked pictures to Swag, please find him on social media and send, your ass pictures. And shave your taint, because we're going to talk about you. If your house is dirty, your mirror dirty, we're going to talk about you. So clean your shit in the background. Wipe your ass, because we've seen some dingleberries. So wipe.
What?
You are no. So I'm just trying to tell y'all the proper decorum if you're gonna be out there doing it. Do what you gotta do. All right. www.youtube.com/male-media-mind. Yes, 2. And you can find me again, the talented Mr. Drake. I'm on Instagram. You can find Swag out there in those TikTok streets. Swag for life, most definitely. Please check them out. All right, now it's time to go to Patreon. Here we go. Thank you. Love y'all like cook food. Peace.
Join us every weekend, though the vibe's so fine. Saturday, sit down with Mr. Drayton. Shine!